Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Anessa. For those who are new, welcome, and for those who are old, welcome. Well, I got a story time to tell you, and this is the tea that is going on with my life. But actually, let's start all over. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for subscribing, like, and comment. And for those who are new, welcome again. And for those who are old, welcome. So I'm gonna do a story time. In my last previous video, I talked about I got the job at McDonald's, and eventually I did got the job at McDonald's. Now I started last week Thursday, and my first day I got work like 7:41. I supposed to be clocking in for 8 o'clock, but I got in early. Okay, no problem. So I came to work early, since I didn't have no employee number to clock in or whatever the case may be. So they decided to put me in front counter as a register. So the lady told me that the register had to be like $80. So I count my draw like 4 times, 3 to 4 times. I gained plus, I gained minus. Finally, it was supposed to be $80. It came out to $1.90 short. So I went to the manager and I told her, I'm gonna name her Suzette. And I said, Suzette, the register is $1.90. So she in her mind, how you could be $1.90 short? Now, in back of my head, I ain't come here to steal no money. I was brought up and raised in a Christian home. I don't have time to steal nobody money. Especially when you put money in my pocket that don't belong to you, it will burn my pocket. So she ain't really say nothing. She's maybe back her head, she's oh, she just come to work the first day of work and she done stealing $1.90. Remember, I didn't steal no money. So they put me up front. This girl was training me how to do the breakfast and the lunch menu. Now, it was kind of difficult, especially the breakfast. The lunch was alright. Now, everything was cool. Then I started to be very kind of didn't wanted to be here. I had to deal with stuck up, cutie, witch, troll. I couldn't deal with this. They acting like you can't talk to them, you can't ask them questions, or they feel like they know everything. Now, I've been working for 13 years, and I never deal with, but not as bad as I deal with stuck-up cutie witches. And they had a little attitude problem. This one telling me, oh, I must take care of the customers before I get the food. I take care of my customers. What are you talking about? Oh, I had a customer out there. That person just popped up from nowhere. Okay, what are you talking about? So I was no, this ain't working for me. Nobody ain't gonna be telling me what to do. If you want to talk to me in a nice way. Don't talk to me like you want to be bossing me around. Nobody ain't bossing me around. Like I said, I was this close to quitting. Okay. That first day, it was just horrible. I mean, I had to deal with customers that I didn't even know nothing about register, and it's kind of frustrated that you're training the register and then a girl keep disappearing. How you could be disappearing on me and I'm training? That don't make no sense whatsoever. You're supposed to be there to help me. I wanted the day to be over. 4 o'clock, please come, let's go. That was the worst first day of working at McDonald's. Second day, everything went smooth, everything went great. They ain't had no problem. They ain't really had any problem. Went on the register again from the counter. So I did not know how much I would be getting paid. They didn't tell me in my interview. Now I had to go and confront the lady who wanted me to work at McDonald's. She told me how much I got paid. I'm not gonna say that, but it's a fast food restaurant pays very low, and I won't recommend anybody to work fast food restaurant. I mean, that's for school children or college students who want extra money in their pocket to be spending and all kind of things. And then she said she started me as a crew, as a salary, and I was supposed to be a crew trainer. Alright. Now, the second day, like I said, it was okay, it went smooth, yada yada yada. Now, this is what I did not like. The manager, I'm gonna call her Kathy. She's a store manager, and she clocked me out. When they clock you out, they gotta authorize you. No, she clocked me out. She didn't even say, well, what time she punched me out. Why would you punch me out and you didn't even tell me what time I clock out? Then top it off worse, I thought I had a half an hour break. I had a 45 minutes break. No, she didn't tell me that. How should I know? I don't even understand the punch clock. So I was like, you know something? Whatever. So that day I finished 4 o'clock. That second day it went well. Okay, next day, third day. That was Saturday. Now I work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So this is the third day. Third day. They had this game. I don't know what game they had, but it is a big thing in my area. So it was kind of still kind of busy because everybody going to the game is like right on my street, the street that I'm working. All right. And it was like a hot mess. So we had orders from Uber, DoorDash. No, I don't know how to pack these things, so I learn as I go. Okay, fine. So I think I had an Uber bag, and the girl took up one bag. So I was like, young lady, I don't know your name, but then I said you have another bag, so everybody watch me. So she said, but oh, her name is such and such. I don't want to know your name. I'm not going to remember your name. I don't care to know your name. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't have nothing to do with you. She had an attitude. I don't know your name, so I'm going to say young lady. Okay? So she said, oh, my name is such and such. Why you got to have an attitude for? And I was like, none of these people don't have no name tags. I don't know their name, and they have a problem. I don't know what's their problem. So I was like, you know, I can't deal with it. I was this close to quitting. This close to quitting. And I was like, I can't deal with it. You have this one, she got 2 earrings in her mouth right there. I don't know what it is, like snake. I don't know. They don't call it snake, but I don't know what kind of type it is. She have a little attitude problem. You have another one, she like bossing around. This other one, you can't tell her nothing. Then this girl. Now the woman who the franchise person being there, the store manager, general manager, and so on. This girl who's like a giant, she's taller than me. She probably like 5'10" or 5'8", 5'10". Now I'm 5'2", and she's so tall. And the girl came to work smelling like. So the manager told her, you need to go back in the bathroom and spray something on you because you smell terrible. She smelled so high in weed, and I was like, her eyes drooping. She looked like she wanted to pass out. She watched me. I just watch her and just walk off because I ain't gonna watch them because they're gonna think I watching them in a bad way or whatever. And I was like, really, you gotta be serious and crazy. You know, I can't deal with this. Every time I finish work, I get a headache right here. It's not a migraine, but it's just a headache. And right here to hurt me. I don't know why. And every time I don't work, it's like I got a headache. When I'm at Publix, I don't get this headache. I don't know what is going on with me. So I went on my break. My break was, I didn't know my break was an hour. She told me, oh, you got 26 more minutes and da da da. Like, why you didn't tell me it's an hour? You authorized me out, but you didn't tell me what time my break is done. What kind of thing is that? No communication, no talking. For the 3 days my register has been good. No plus, no minus. If your draw is minus of $5, they take off $5 on your paycheck. Rules and regulation. Oh, and top it off worse. Rewind the story. The first day, this girl, she had some attitude. I don't know what's wrong with her. And she went in my drawer. So the girl who be in the kitchen, she told me, tell her don't be going in your drawer. So I told her in a nice way, don't go in my drawer, since then, you know, you're not supposed to. So then she said, oh, you guys have some attitude and all kind of things. From that day, I never saw her again. So I see her disappear. She went on her phone talking to somebody on the phone. Don't know who she talked to. 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, I see her mom pop up here. Oh, something about, oh, this is how you talking to people. This is not what kind of business this is and all kind of thing. And I was like lost. I was like, what is this woman talking to? Why she bring her mom? But then I found out the tea now. There is a guy who works there, and it looked like he was sleeping with the young girl mother, and for some reason he called her on the phone and they had this big thing, whatever. And I was like, are you serious? These dramas are not for me. So that was the first and the last time I saw her. I never saw her again. And I don't know, she quit, she got suspended, I don't know, and I don't care. That's not my problem. And I was like, my first day at work, and this is what I have to deal with. Now yesterday was my 4th day. I come to work. I was in the mood to come to work. I shall follow my mind and not clock out. I shall follow my mind and call out. But I didn't because I wanted the extra money. When I came to work, only 9 employees be on the floor. I think it was 4 people was missing. I don't even know. And total employees were like 119 employees. It down to 98. So do your maths. 98 employees as in yesterday, and last week was 119 employees. So between the 98 to the 119, they either got suspended or they got fired or they quit. So I came to work and I was like, where's everybody? That's why I said to myself, there was really nobody in the kitchen. No man, there was one person on the front counter. There was nobody in drive-thru. The manager had to do the drive-thru. I heard that they changed the schedule. They were short of staff. 1 minute they say they have bunch of people on the floor. Next minute they say they have less people. So the lady who owned McDonald's, she came and wanted to know where's the employees. So she said, well, you guys need to call somebody and I need help and all kind of thing. So this manager, she went on sick on the woman who owned McDonald's. She said she can't deal with this. She going home. She's like, oh, if you go home, well, go home. I was like, okay. This is too much drama, too much problem, too much whatever. I didn't leave point A to go and deal with point B. But I know how McDonald's is or whatever, is always drama. She's like, oh, if you want to go home, go home. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. So the other manager said she want to go because she can't deal with it. It was like short of staff. So they had to call people from the other store to come to help. Okay. They help, whatever the case may be. We had like maybe 5, 6 people who came from the other store to help us. So then by 2 o'clock, they leave. Now, this dude, I don't know if he was homeless or he just act homeless like a bum or whatever. And the store manager, not the store manager, the woman who in charge of McDonald's told the guy he gotta leave. He didn't have no shirt or anything like that. His pants was dropping down. And she told him, you gotta leave. So he wasn't listening or whatever the case may be. He put on his shirt from out of his book bag. He came back in. You know what the boy do? The boy put himself behind the door and hold us in like he's some security. So I was like, why he holding the door like we's hostile, you know? So what I heard from the other manager, she had to call the police. And I was not really studying about the dude. I wasn't really studying about anything. But I heard she be on the phone talking to the police that he threatened us. And he was saying he wanted to kill us. I wasn't really studying about the dude. I really was like eavesdropping her conversation when she was talking to police. Like 5, 6 cops come. So she was on the phone maybe like 10, 15 minutes. By the time that 15 minutes, all of us were being, I don't know, injured. I won't say that, but injured. And he won't leave McDonald's door. So the police came and to question him, and he was going off with them and all kind of thing. And one of the policemen asked the manager, did he threaten you? Did he say anything? Did you have witness? It had witness, but they disappeared. And she said that he was cursing her and he was gonna throw some licks on her, but when she turned around, he didn't get to do it. I was like, are you serious? I wasn't really studying about to do it. It's like I wasn't studying him. It was me alone in front or whatever. The girl who be in the front, she went on her break, or she went in the back, one of them too. So it had this other girl. She was pissing me off because she giving me food and I don't know what's in the bag. So they have a number ticket that you put on top of the bag. So I told the manager, she's not printing out the receipt and putting it on the bag. She throwing them away and whatever. She said, girl, I ain't even going there. I ain't saying nothing. I don't have nothing to do with her. So I was like, okay. I started to laugh because it was like, you know, real funny. So she didn't tell her anything, whatever the case may be. And I was like, okay, 4 o'clock hit, I ready to go home. So I told her, who's coming up front? Oh, the person coming in 30 minutes. 30 minutes got nothing to do with me. When you know the person come 5 o'clock, I gotta go and pick up my daughter from after school. 30 minutes don't have nothing to do with it, and they did not communicate with me and say, well, oh, Nessa, do you want to, can you stay 30 minutes extra because the person is running late? Nothing like that. They didn't tell me nothing. But then if I didn't ask, you would never say anything. So I told her, look, I pick up what I have to pick up. I went and I go, you can't do those things to me. If there's no communication, what's the sense to be there? So I left. My draw wasn't count. That's like a whole, they ain't got nobody to work in front. So it's like, she couldn't count my draw. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So I left like 4 at night and I went and picked up my daughter. But it's like, it was too much dramas, too much problems. I tried to hold on till like December and just go my merry way. But I don't know, we'll see. My advice for anybody out there, this is a true story, what I go through on my second job. My advice to anybody out there, if you're looking for a fast food restaurant to work, do not come up to the States to look for no work in no fast food industry. Too much woman, too much drama. Yeah, so I would say it have its goods and it have its bad experience. I have not got a work shirt yet. It have to be 2 weeks to get a work shirt. One thing, to provide a shoe, a pants, which I didn't take a pants. They provide belt, which I had to buy my own belt, and they provide the apron and the hat. So this is mostly it about my story time with my second job with McDonald's, and I hope you learn, experience, take my advice or don't take my advice. Do not work in a fast food restaurant. It's the worst experience, and it never will be good. It will have its ups and its downs. So please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get more videos.